So,
okay, you're on, Anthony.
oh, I'm already on.
You're on, yeah.
Okay.
Make it good.
I will try. We'll see it. The makeup's off today, but so quick little background or what we've completed today. It's a visual inspection. Obviously, when we're not tearing holes in the walls or anything of that nature, but everything that I could turn on, turn off, get in, get on, I was able to do so.
Great.
Super clean property. The property was built in '74. There's not much 74 here left. Everything's been pretty much replaced or upgraded over time, obviously. On the exterior, you have a rear access door that leads down to the back of the property. I'm jumping right into the negative items. Let me jump backwards real quick. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Any item on the report that you see that has a blue label next to it, it's just going to be general information. So you're going to have photos of every room, below every sink, the bathroom. I used a drone to look at the roof. Took some really cool sight shots of the snow-covered mountains so you'll have some pictures like that. And then you're going to see an orange triangle. That's going to be any defects. Okay. Very few on the property, but just let you know.
But let's go straight to it.
Let's go right back.
Okay.
So jumping right in, the rear access door, so you can it's just another angle to get into the property. That door sticks a little bit, it hits the jamb, it just needs to be adjusted a little bit. And then the bottom portion of the door, it is a wooden door. Over time, it kind of delaminates when some moisture hits it. And you'll see a little bit of deterioration there, so you'll see a photo. The roof is in great condition. This roof is a rolled roof. It's a flat roof on top, and then it has what is called a cool coating. They paint it with this like epoxy material, and it just obviously prolongs the life of the roof as well as seals that. So you'll see some photos of directly over your unit. You'll see some lines. It's actually the Freon lines for your split systems in the house. And so don't be alarmed that nobody else has them. Your system's actually probably better than what they have because you have individual fans in the main living area as well as the bedroom. So it's going to cool more efficient as well as heat.
Is the compressor up there?
The compressor's out front, and you'll see that. It's to the left. It's the rectangle tall one. It's a Fujitsu that matches these units.
Okay.
Electrical system, I found the main shutoff. It's downstairs below the stairs. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what meter is yours.
And you didn't want to just turn off random neighbors to see what happened?
They'd probably be a little upset. So fortunately, one of them was uncovered, so I could take a photo of it. It's 100 amp, which is adequate for this unit, so that's great. So I just took a picture of one and the bank of the 4 meters. We do have a smoke detector and a carbon monoxide detector, but I would like to have a smoke detector directly in the bedroom. It's right on the outside of the bedroom. So we need one in the main residence as well as the bedroom.
All right, that's required by code, right?
Yes, and that's easy.
And this, in the kitchen, there is a junction box here for the electric.
So yes, there's a sub panel, we'll call it that. The main panel's down below. Sub panel is located in the kitchen to the right of the sink. That has all your breakers for every circuit in the home, with the exception of the main shutoff. So you, technically, the right way to do it would be you would shut off all of the individual breakers, then turn off the main. But in the case of emergency, you could flip them all if you didn't want to come in here.
Okay, so just to run through this, something pops when she's working in the bathroom. She doesn't run downstairs, she runs to the kitchen.
Yeah, go to the kitchen, check the panel, and you'll see if they're all in line, it's not the panel. You may have one that's just going to be kicked out a little bit. To reset it, you go to the off position, slide it back to the on position. If it trips again,
then
there's something else is going on. Maybe unplug some items, then try it again. If it continues to do it, back away and call an electrician.
Okay, great.
But first off, check your GFI. That's the red and black little button in the bathrooms. Kind of like what you see on blow dryers and stuff like that. It's the same concept, but it's
integrated into the pump.
Absolutely.
Yep. Got it.
We believe we found the plumbing shutoff on the backside down in between the unit. Every single, I guess, half of a unit has one. So I don't know if you shut the one off and it kills both top and bottom, but there is a shutoff right down the back entrance. If you look over the rail, you can see it in the shrubbery. So I took a picture of one, and it's an inline ball valve that you would see, and I walked a few up and they all have them. So I don't know if it's individual, but I'm assuming it's probably top and bottom just because of how they're plumbed.
So if water is erupting from somewhere in the unit,
worst case, just start turning them all off. But no, that would be your go-to.
Okay.
Water heater's located right here in the kitchen, a little cabinet. It's down below.
And our lovely assistant, David. Thank you
go.
so much.
And everything, just so you're aware, everything in this property is electric. So you don't have to worry about natural gas or venting or anything like that. So that looks good. And we had hot water at all the fixtures, no problems whatsoever. Kind of jumped ahead earlier and I talked about your split system. So these are it's considered a split, and what that means is it runs strictly off of electricity. It's a heat pump. So whenever the heat is running, these are going to be running, as well as the box outside. As well, when you're running the cool, same concept. So sometimes people will freak out and say, hey, my air conditioner is running when my heater's running. This, it's supposed to. It just runs the actual Freon, the chemical inside, in reverse, and that's how it creates the temperature changes. So no issues on both of those. They work great. We were getting anywhere between 40 and 52 degrees on the cooling side and about 104 on the heat, which is exceptional. I would recommend servicing them once a year, and then I'll just show you. It's David, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were showing that you have your filters right here. So you can just pull these off, wash them off periodically, and clean them up.
Great.
Down below the sink, the dishwasher. So it has what is called a high loop air gap, where it's lacking this. So I think on the, you can see this. This line needs to have a bend like so. So you can see how this flows vertically versus horizontally. So
is there enough tubing to make that
there
happen?
is, and it actually sits, and I tried to do it myself, but it kept falling back down. So it just needs to be pushed up, and you could use like a zip tie and a screw. Very, very simple.
Is that something our lovely assistant David could do after she moves in?
We're on it.
There you go, done deal. There's some minor drywall cracks in the ceiling. It looks more like seams. A little bit of separation here. I don't even think the phone would pick it up, but I took some pictures for you.
Okay.
Very, very basic. When we ran the dishwasher was draining. It started backing up a little bit. I ran the disposal, it cleared. We had a small drip from the plumbing. I tightened up one of the P-trap, the lock nuts, and it stopped. But I just want to let you know, kind of watch that. It should be fine, but more or less it was there, and there was just a slow drip that we were able to fix. As far as the bathroom, my whole philosophy behind today is if it's going to break, I want it to break today. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but we really stress the system. So I'm flushing the toilets 3 and 4 times while I'm running the tub, shower, sinks. Shower. Without, trying to see if I
Where
can
did
get it
my
to
tub
fail.
go?
Yeah, I know. He told me there
He
was a
said
tub.
it was a tub.
I couldn't get anything to fail. So that is a good thing. You're going to see photos of every room of the property, exterior, like I was saying, some aerial shots as well, the front, the pool, all that good stuff. All in all, this home I would consider turnkey. I mean, it may just need your personal touch, but the flooring, paint, cabinetry, all of it is pretty solid, and it's fairly new, if not brand new. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you could throw a little bit of white lithium grease maybe in the track of the slider, because it's a heavy door, and maybe slide a little bit better. But I mean, it's a beautiful home, just needs your own little personal touch. So I'm going to send the report over to you in a little bit. If there's any questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to me or Mark, and hopefully I can answer those for you.
All right, thanks,
Thank
Anthony.
you.